Well,
Well, welcome back to another episode of Youth in the Pen. Today we've got on the chairman and vice chairman partnership. Jono and Jason, how are you?
Go on, Jay.
yeah, very good, mate. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, all good this end. Thank you, Michael.
Great stuff. Right, so we had a couple of players on last week, Tom and Lou. We'll go through the results first as we normally do. We'll have a quick recap in the middle of the season and a couple of predictions for the rest of the season, or talk about the hopeful results that we can get maybe, and then we'll talk about the fixtures for this week coming up. Should we crack straight into last weekend's results?
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Perfect. So we only had two. Reserves didn't have a game. So the men's first team were away to Earls Cone. And I think by definition of the table, we haven't played Earls Cone yet, but them playing them Saturday and the game that we've got against them at home are the hardest two league games that we've got left. So I think in hindsight, we probably would have taken a draw away from home, maybe being our hardest game of the season left. You don't want to win, of course. However, yeah, it's the hardest game.
Oh, sorry, my
that we've
camera
had.
went off there. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, you take a draw 100%. I think this group want to win every game. I think in hindsight, it's a even better point seeing that Bentley lost too.
Yeah.
But now Thorpe have come out of nowhere. But no, I didn't see loads of the game. I was in Benidorm on a stag do. I had the game on. It didn't seem like there was loads and loads of clear-cut chances. I see Zach poach one over the bar at the end. But yeah, I don't. Sort had a couple of chances. But it didn't seem like we was really knocking the door down too much. A bit of a nothing game from what I saw, Jay. I know you was there.
Yeah, it was. I agree with what you're saying. I think the point in hindsight, I mean, before the game, obviously we want to win, but I think a point away to our hardest game of the season left is a good point. But yeah, it was. We had lots of the ball, probably run the game if that makes sense, but just couldn't put the ball back in there. There was no real big chances. Sort of got to the final third, and it always just sort of whimpered out a little bit. Defensively, we was good. Didn't have too much to do. Earls Cone let us have loads of the ball. Probably missed points. A good point, but we probably missed an opportunity because we did have a lot of the ball in that game. And but yeah, we learn and move on.
Yeah, definitely. Well, anyone that wasn't at the game last year, we've now played away to Earls Cone twice and we've drew 0-0 both times. I don't think you boys were there last year. I think Jason, you was working, and Jono, you was busy with Dad, because I remember doing the kits. But it was when I went there last year. It was a bit of a nothing game. Obviously, we were a different team to what we are then, but it was both teams had a couple of half chances. Probably could have done better with some, and it had a bit of a similar feel. It wasn't exactly the same, but it had a bit of a similar feel to that Saturday. But as we say, we'll take the point. It's better than losing. We make up 1 point on Bentley at the top. We'll speak about Thorpe later on, but yeah, they are flying. But we'll get onto them later on. So that was Saturday. Men drew 0-0, and then we move on to Sunday, and the ladies won 5-4, with all 5 goals coming from Vicky. She's a machine, isn't she?
Put it this way, Earls Cone, we could have done with Vicky.
Yeah,
that's all I'm
I
going
reckon
to
she's
say.
got a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they was the girls obviously last week 3-0 down, 1-4-3 this week. 1-0 down, 2-1 up, 3-1 up, I think. 4-3 all. 4-3 down, Michael, or 4-3 up? No, 4-3 up again.
Yeah, then they equalised again.
Then 5-4, and it literally was like the
93rd minute.
90. I was about to say the 93rd minute. A little bit of room, just on the edge of the 6-yard box. Works it onto her left, and then the angle just dinked over the keeper to the far top corner.
You say weak foot, but a little curler over the keeper.
Yeah,
and,
but I think the last
afterwards.
2 weeks they've really, really found a way to win from games where they looked, even this week they looked comfortable and they were the better team. They managed to concede 4 somehow.
I think 2 were
but
penalties.
yeah, even there. Yeah, the second penalty looked really harsh. I don't know where she's meant to put her arm.
Yeah.
She's like a yard away and she's like that, and they've just hit the ball at her arm. She's had miles over the bar and he's given a penalty. But they've done really well. to find a way to win the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And even better for them, Lee United dropped points as well at the weekend.
Yeah, I was going to say that. So yeah, Lee United drew 0-0, didn't they?
Yeah.
To Southwold and Ferris.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
we've had a couple of proper humdingers with this year
Yeah.
already.
Oh, they're a good side,
League and
definitely.
Cup, yeah, they are a good side.
So yeah, knew it wasn't going to be easy for them anyway. But no, they've definitely done us a favour. So that puts us second, 2 points behind. Am I correct?
Yeah, with a
I
game in
believe
hand.
with a game in hand. Yeah.
And Leeds to play at home.
I
Yeah.
certainly
So that could be
have
massive.
probably the most entertaining games across the club. I'd say that. Obviously, I've not been to as many games as I'd like to this season, but yeah, the girls' games are just absolutely crazy. So,
Yeah,
you know,
I think
get
it's safe to
yourself
say there's
over
been
there and
plenty
watch.
of goals.
Yeah,
There's been for and against.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember us having too many 0-0s like Lee got on Saturday with Southend and Ferris.
Well, that's,
Um,
3-1 up Sunday.
yeah.
You think, oh, game over, done. And then all of a sudden it's 3-0 and you're thinking, oh my God, how have you
Then
done
it's
that?
4-4 with
Yeah.
like 3 minutes left. But yeah, no, as you say, well, we've said it before. The men's first team done it a couple of times at the start of the season. Good teams find a way to win when they're not playing the best or when they've conceded more goals than
Yeah,
they
what,
want to
full put
concede.
home?
What's that?
Full put home.
Yeah.
Who's,
Yeah, we'll find a
who
way.
used
You find a way.
who used their elbow?
Referee permitting.
Yeah, who handballed
hook or
that?
crook, we'll get there somehow.
Kieran Miles, wasn't it?
Kieran Miles. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that would they might go on to beat us for the league, but that could. I hope it doesn't,
If
but
that
that
wins us
could
the league,
really.
that would
I did
they'd be
text. I
fuming.
text Harrison from Fulp on Saturday to wish them well, and
Yeah.
said wherever they come from. They've played a lot of games at home. I
Yeah.
don't know. You
I was
pointed
saying
that
that.
as well,
Yeah.
Michael. They've played.
They played
They won
7 in a
7 on the
row.
road. Yeah,
And they've won
and
6
obviously
and
we've
drawn
been
1.
there. It's not the easiest place to go. They do really well with the size of pitch they play on. They're really good guys. But yeah, if they can carry on doing it away, they'll win the league. But yeah, I did text him and wished him well from me and Dad
Yeah. Did they
on
played at
Saturday.
a different ground this year than they did last year, didn't
Against us, they did.
Holland,
they? Yeah.
when we
Okay.
played that.
Just because they were struggling to get their fixtures on.
Okay. Yeah. Fair
But
enough.
yeah, they got Holland just because they didn't want. Well, both of us were quite behind on games at the time.
Yeah.
And obviously, the chances of it getting rescheduled like last year twice, they didn't want to risk that. So yeah, thankfully for them because they popped us that day.
Yeah.
They rented Step 6 ground around the corner.
Well, it's nice to
On
have,
a
isn't it?
side note, Holland, where we played that day, are going toe to toe with Kings Park, who won our league last year.
Yeah.
They're literally joint on points, I think now.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's all they post about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're doing well, you're going to post it in their social media.
Yeah, but
Does
I think
very well when they're winning games.
Holland won our league that we're playing in now, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I think. Don't quote me.
Yeah, because it was like they're like some Hall of Famer side, don't they, in this league or something? I remember
Yeah,
seeing something about it in the league
yeah, I've
somewhere,
seen them in one of the
like on
handbooks.
a website or something like that. Or yeah, you say handbook, but yeah. So that's we've got a bit of a sidetrack there, but that was
Yeah, sorry.
that's the women's. That was the results for the weekend. So yeah, men drew 0-0, men's first team, and women won 5-4. Two completely contrasting games, as you say. Jason could have done with maybe Vicky up front. She might have put a couple in for the men on the Saturday, but unbeaten weekend, 4 points, and keep marching on. So speaking of that, both sides are well within contention of league title potentially, and both sides are potentially going for their respective cups as well. Obviously, the women are in the semi-final and the men are in the quarter-final. We'll get onto the quarter-final because the men are actually playing that this Saturday. But it's in a pretty nice position, aren't we, boys?
Yeah,
Considering we've been going 20 months, something like that.
yeah. I think I reposted something on Facebook this weekend about what it could be such a special season. Well, it will be, regardless, to be honest. But yeah, a league and cup potential double on both sides of the coin. Promotions,
Double.
both.
Imagine that.
Yeah,
That'd be
incredible.
ridiculous.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Especially, but I think sometimes I said this to someone the other day, I can't remember what it was, people forget this is just our second season. Like, I sometimes feel like we even start thinking we've been around forever. Like we haven't. It's just our second season, and to do we're well ahead of schedule. Well ahead of schedule.
Yeah, no, definitely. And yeah, as we say, it won't be easy for the men on Saturday. We'll get onto that afterwards. But we've said it many a time before. But even we know it's not the girls' first year, but first year under our banner, and they've really hit the ground running. As you say, they win their game in hand. They've also got to play top of the league. That could put them top by 4 points, as many as that. And yeah, it's a nice position to be in.
Yeah,
But obviously, with going well, it also brings some headaches that you don't think of. Really, you've got to think of grounds and things like that. But you
yeah.
cross that bridge when you come to it, don't you?
I think realistically, yeah, you're not taking anything for granted, and we could easily finish
Yeah,
second or third in both leagues and get knocked
hundred
out
percent.
in two semi-finals. But I think consistency wise, the
Yeah,
girls have been so much more consistent this year in their league than they was last year. They had a good cup run last year. I think they got knocked out at this stage last year at Colchester United,
yeah. I remember that's
who
4-3, went it
won.
after extra time.
Yeah, who won their league. Joe played really well that day last
Mhm.
year. And then obviously the boys, we don't know how Saturday will go. Could get knocked out at quarter final and then could finish third or fourth. But I think consistently, there's been some good football played all season.
Yeah.
And no matter how this last month of the season goes, I think that the football's been consistent. Last year we were scraping around like a travelling circus, having a real good laugh everywhere we went. And like I know I listened to the boys last week, and I agree with Lewis. Like that was probably one of the best memories ever. Was like 40 of us crammed in a pub trying to play darts and not hit each other in the head with a pool cue.
After just
We've
losing
gone
3-0 as well.
exactly that and going, and we ain't got man sent off. Kev and Covo both got booked by the ref, and it's like, oh, this is like so far from a football club.
Yeah,
And we was just still enjoying it. But now we've managed to put the football on top of that, and it's going in a everything's coming together
Yeah.
nicely.
I think as
yeah,
well, even just to be sitting here saying, well, we're in contention to win the league on both sides and we're in contention to win the cup, is just massive. Like, we're playing against teams. It doesn't matter about the level. We're at the level we're at. And these teams have been around for 60, 70, 80, 90, like long time. None of them are sort of in our situation. And we've not come with loads of money and etc. Like, we're not one of them teams. So we just had to start again. I think it's incredible what we've done. And, well, not what we've done, but what the team have done.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
definitely, and
you
yeah,
never know.
yeah. No, it's a very nice start that we've made. As you say, we've come this far in what 20 months, something like that. But it's not ending anytime soon. And I think if you'd have said to us at the start of the year, you'll be in this position with both your teams. You'll be in one quarter final, one semi final, and you both are in the top three. You go, all right, nice. Both got a chance of winning the league. Of course, it's not done whatsoever. But as you say, Jason, just to be in contention, yeah, I think we'd have definitely taken it.
100%.
So speaking about that, we also had a meeting on Wednesday um, at Rookery Hill.
Yeah, so we had a inspection from the FA just to see if the facilities are good enough to go up, etc. We had a visit about a month ago where they gave us a few little notes of things we had to sort of change and improve, and there's people been working throughout this month to get that done. And yeah, we successfully passed that. So now it just moves over to the FA to just confirm that we are okay to go up. Fingers crossed. I don't envisage no issues, but you never know. So we'll see. And then obviously the boys have got to do it on the pitch as well. But yeah, things are starting to come together.
Yeah,
So
no, definitely. It's nice. It's people have been working tirelessly as well. Yeah. I would have loved to have got stuck in and go back to the old ground and make it look like a football ground again. But it's good to see the progress, and even the video you sent in the other day, Jason. It's like it looks like a football ground again rather than
yeah,
something
yeah,
that's
yeah,
just half forgotten about. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. And also obviously we're not gonna we're still focusing on the Wild Crest as well.
Of course.
So
Yeah, yeah.
we're already thinking about ways of improving that. I know obviously people who come watch the games will see we've had some issues with barriers and stuff like. It's been the bane of my life, if I'm totally honest with you. But yeah, we've got some plans to improve both sides, and hopefully we'll have two really nice places to play football come the start next season.
Definitely. Yeah, them barriers, you put them up probably, every day you go down there, Chase?
No, I go to bed thinking about them barriers. Put it that way.
The problem is they need to be interconnecting for the games, but then when they're interconnecting, they all fall over at once, like dominoes, isn't it? And they still go over. But yeah, well, that hopefully the weather gets a bit better, so you don't have to worry about that. But you never know.
Yeah, I was going to
It's
say,
life
yeah,
in the
you
summer.
talk about wind, Michael. It's near enough April, and I had to scrape my car to go to work yesterday
Okay.
on the
Well,
25th of March. I had to
I,
scrape my
I'm,
car to go to work
I
at
got a
3 in
bit
the
of
morning.
karma, Jono, talking about
Oh,
hot
what did you
weather
get burnt today?
last week. No, it's a cyclone in Perth right now, actually,
Well,
Jono. So yeah, there was like 20-mile-an-hour wind. So Category 5 cyclone. There we go. Eat your words, boy.
make sure you play outside that day then, yeah?
Well,
Yeah, thank you.
tell that cyclone to stay away from my barriers.
Yeah, it's got a long way to come, though, Jay. Sorry. Uh, so yeah, obviously it's exciting times ahead, but we're doing all right, definitely. So that brings us on to this weekend. Unless you boys have got anything else you want to speak about for current times.
No,
Nothing comes to mind, mate.
Jason, Colin, Dave, Sean, Covo, Kev. Who have I missed, Jason?
What are we talking about?
Everyone has helped you at the ground, and
Oh,
everyone else
yourself,
that come on the
you,
volunteer day.
Katie.
Yeah, everyone else that come on that volunteer day. It's been a fantastic effort. And Scott, who helps us from the Wild Crest, just said like to Jason how well everyone had done. Because
Yeah.
it doesn't look like a sad old rotten football ground anymore. Even if we use it for a season, 2 seasons, 3 seasons, we've done really well in the short amount of time we had. And yeah, we had ourselves a problem. We needed a ground to get promoted, and we've managed to find one.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can still build one to.
Obviously, thanks to everyone that helped and the volunteer day. To be fair, there was more people at the volunteer day than I thought there would be. There'll be many more of them as well. So we've got the FA grading, so we tick the boxes, but there's lots of work to do. So we've still got a long way to go, but we'll do it easy. But yeah, anyone listening, you want to get involved, come and see me, come and see anyone. There'll be plenty of chances, plenty of opportunities.
Yeah, and I'm sure we can give you something to do. There won't be. Never think, it's looking like a ground again now. They won't have anything for me.
Yeah,
We'll
don't
find
ever
something. Don't
think
worry.
we are fully in control because we ain't.
Definitely not. No, we're like a duck above water. We're fine, and the
Yeah,
legs are
we're all
going
right.
nuts underneath.
Yeah. We're sort of in control, but there's always we need help. We always need help. We always need help.
Definitely. Well, if anyone else wants to get involved, as I say, let Jason, Jono, anyone on the committee know. Open arms always, but no, we're doing all right so far. But if we do make steps forward, like the club and the teams are going on the pitch, we're going to need that going forward. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we?
Yeah.
Definitely. Right. So that brings us on to this week's fixtures. Then we've got 3 pretty big games. The men's first team are away to Springfield in the Cup quarter final. Now, I think this will be the trickiest of the 3. We played them away earlier on the season, and it won't be an easy place to go. But I think we'll be confident against any side in this league, won't we, boys?
Here we go. Yeah,
Well,
I would. We drew 1-1 there at the start of the season. A bit of a game like Saturday. To be fair, we scored a goal from nothing, and then actually no, it's nothing. It wasn't nothing like Saturday. We scored a goal from nothing. Barnsley about 35 yards. Then they scored, and then they should have probably beat us. To be fair, on the day, really early on in the season. Their form fell off a little bit since then. I thought they were going to be right up there, and they're mid-table. But on their day, they're going to be a really hard side. I think it will be tough. Couple missing. You'll see that tomorrow from the first team, and nothing too catastrophic. One's a pain, but they've fixed that. But yeah, we'll see tomorrow. Obviously, straight to penalties, so keep an eye on that. If it is tight at the end, it goes straight to pens, which is a lottery. But yeah, no, I'd hope, especially after last week, the defence was solid. We didn't give them any chances. I'd hope we can probably outscore them.
Yeah.
Would you a couple of goals? which are a couple
Definitely.
of goals.
Yeah.
A couple of early ones wouldn't hurt, just to set a
Yeah.
little bit of nerves. And yeah, as you say, defence strong. And worst case scenario, if it goes to penalties, we just need Tommy Brewley to do what he done in the last round, don't we?
Yeah, he'll have our job.
Yeah.
Is
That's
he not playing?
That's the hint.
Oh, great. Well, now
Yeah,
I
I
look
wouldn't
stupid, don't I?
trust him to save any penalties Saturday. Put it that way.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah,
Great.
Put it this way, I don't think he's going to let any in.
Okay, good. So he gets a clean sheet.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Brilliant. Okay.
yeah.
Well, I've just put my
But
foot
no, I
completely in
can
it there. Anything can happen in goal.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Yeah. No, and we took some fantastic penalties that last
yeah.
round.
Oh, definitely.
They was all really, really good penalties. And I'm sure as long as Flynn keeps his hand down when we're after penalty takers again, we'll be all right.
Yeah. I
That was.
think,
I tell you what, Jono,
Good
Jake, you
defender.
wouldn't have a clue.
Good
You wouldn't
defender.
have a clue what this is. However, this is a penalty. I remember seeing a penalty exactly the same run
I
up,
did say,
same place,
I
same
said, I know what he's
save.
done there. He's gone top middle.
Right. No. It was no. He got saved to the right, didn't he? The keeper's left.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, he took exactly the same penalty as the Leighton Orient player that I saw at Wembley. Right.
Oh, right. I thought he was
Centre
going to
half.
start talking about my
His name was
penalty again.
Matthew Baldry. He took exactly the same penalty. I watched it live and I thought, I've seen this before. It wasn't nice. But yeah, hopefully you take that out of his head. He'll take the next one, put it the other side.
Fair
And
play,
yeah,
because there was
tip of the
plenty of
ball.
people I thought was going to step up next that didn't end up taking
Hey,
one.
it's not easy, is it? Never.
Fair play to him. But I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
take
No,
one.
definitely.
I
But
think
yeah,
it will be,
Yeah.
the other three were superb.
I think it's a bit a tough game, but one that we should be looking at going through is I think Springfield at the beginning of the season we all thought like we're going to be up there, and I think they've just had a bit of a mixed season. I was just looking at their results while you was talking. They sort of had like 2 or 3 really good games and then a couple of like, so it's a bit inconsistent. So you don't really know what you're going to get from them.
Yeah.
Hopefully our consistency, certainly at the back, will stop us conceding, and then hopefully the boys at the front can get a couple.
Yeah, fingers crossed. So that is the men's first team on Saturday. The reserves are away to Rayleigh Town. And they drew 3-3 with them previously. So they'll be confident they can get something out of that game. Much the same we spoke about last week. They're growing week on week with the same boys, growing experience. And I think they've only got 3 games left now. I had a look earlier on. So they'll be looking to get as many points from those 3 as they can. But yeah, as you say, as you play against a team that you've drawn and got a point against before, but compared to a team that played you off the park, you're going to be confident automatically. So yeah, hopefully they can get something out.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think I was talking to. I spoke to Jim the other day. They've turned a corner. They're in games now. And they're consistent. Whereas come the start of the season, they were really struggling. I think they'll get something Saturday. I can see them getting something. They've got 3 games left. You said, Mike. Yeah, they're away all 3.
Yeah. And then, so that's the reserves on Saturday. And then Sunday, we move to the ladies. They're at home to Broomfield. Previously beat them 2-0 away from home. That was the first, I don't think I watched that one because that was the first game that I was away. And that was the day after the camera broke at Tiptree. So I didn't get to see it. So I can't comment on it whatsoever. But obviously, when you win a game 2-0, and the way that they've been playing at the moment, they're confident to get a result. And
Was that the
you never
same
know.
day as the Arc, Michael?
No, maybe.
Because they won 2-0 one day.
5th
It
of
was warm.
October.
Yeah, I think it would have been. Yeah, 5th of October. Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, the
that
girls.
day.
I went that day with Katie. There's a nice little bar there. I'd never been there before. No, they done well. They started okay, Broomfield, that day, but then we come on strong.
Yeah.
And especially being at home, I hope they can. I think they want to win every game now, and they can win every game. I wouldn't say they should. They can.
Yeah,
the league
definitely.
game will be tough, and then Malden will be interesting. Getting them to our ground. Their league form's a little bit hit and miss, but they've got some really good players.
Yeah, I think they just signed a player as well from Hutton.
Yeah, they've got some. They won 3-0, I think. Was it 3-0 in a week?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, they'll be a good side.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can win all their league games now, the girls.
Yeah,
And I'm sure they'll be
and
looking to do that.
Leah playing against Wickford.
Yeah,
They played against them a couple of weeks ago, and they only beat them 3-1. So you
yeah.
never know. They
Yeah,
can nick a point off them as well.
they always, from what I've seen the couple of times we've played them, they've always struggled a little bit for players, Wickford.
Yeah,
So yeah, if
just
they can
defending
get a
turns
week
up.
where they've got 13 or 14, then they'll be much more of a handful.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
obviously I think they've got. I was just looking at their fixtures. They've got 3 home games in the league on the trot, and the last one is against Lee, isn't it?
Yeah,
So people get over there, support the girls, because obviously after that third game, if they do win them 3 games, things will be looking pretty
yeah,
handsome for the
especially
girls.
with the weather breaking now as well.
pretty tasty. Yeah,
It should be breaking a little bit on a Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock kickoff with the sun out.
Yeah,
that'd be
It's
all right.
far from the shore. That'd be nice
Definitely.
over there.
yeah,
Stand on the balcony with a drink in hand.
That's
Hopefully,
it.
score a couple of early goals, settle the nerves early doors
yeah.
before the
And
game.
especially the I know Jono briefly mentioned it, the Malden and Tiptree game. Obviously, I'm sure Michael will come to that nearer the time, but that'll be a big game. They'll have a big
Oh, huge.
social
Yeah.
media following over there, and probably people
You never know, they're
on
millionaires,
Twitter,
might turn up.
etc. Yeah, yeah.
Might come in a helicopter.
Yeah, I saw their
Or has he
chairman
got a
moaning
helicopter?
about
I don't
Galston.
know. Oh, don't,
They
mate.
got called off
No.
again on Tuesday. That was
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna comment. I'm not gonna
That's
comment.
just sick, now,
That
isn't it?
infuriated me.
Yeah,
That actually infuriated me.
yeah. He said, "Oh, it took us
It's
3
not
hours to
like it's
get
the
there.
referee's job or anything.
3 hours
Like
to
it's
get there
his
and 3
call.
hours to get home." I'm thinking, oh, if anyone's got time to do that,
It's you. Yeah.
probably you.
Yeah. Oh no, he's got
But
to make more
he's
fuel.
done a fantastic job putting the
Yeah.
Ishby and North on the map. To be fair,
Yeah.
and they've got a lovely squad. It's just really unlucky. There's 2 teams going for that league this year because they end up in the playoffs. That's an absolute lottery.
Yeah, that would be mad.
Yeah.
And they'd probably do a similar thing next year if they end up in the North. But no, I've not been back to the ground yet since he's done it up. But no, from what I've seen on social media, they've done a good job. And
Yeah. No, good luck to him.
I'm sure he'll enjoy his day at the Wildcrest.
Yeah, I'm sure he won't be there. He might be there,
I
but you
think he
never
will
know.
be.
Yeah,
I think he will be
he can
nice.
hold one. He can hold the barriers up for me.
Yeah, 100%. Imagine trying to walk down that hill without the steps. Oh, I'd be fuming. That's all right. We'll make sure he's got a nice seat at the top, looking out the window. He'll be happy
He
with
can
that.
have a seat in the box with me and Jay.
Yeah, he can come in the pen. There you go. Get the barrier up.
The pen's no more,
But
Michael.
oh,
We need to put
awful,
the pen
man.
back up for the end of the
Sad
season.
times. Need to do it, Jace.
Yeah.
I gave you the groundings, mate, to start it all off, and just people have let it
Okay, fair.
flutter away. You know?
Yeah, fair. Good shout.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
but yeah, no.
Only coming
Also,
here today because Lewis Rowe was questioning me why I ain't been on lately. He must not be watching because I ain't been on in a long time. But
yeah. Well, there you go, Lou. We got you on. Maybe I'll get him on next week if he wants to keep talking. But it's all
yeah,
good.
exactly.
I think we've spoken about results just gone. We've spoken about the club, the season so far, and the success that could be had if we carry on results going the way we go. And this week's fixtures. Have we got anything else? Any events coming up, boys? Want to talk about?
Obviously, you got Dave Fenn's quiz night. This will probably go out. I'm just trying to think when I'm going to put it out now. Yeah, this will tonight. It will be out before tonight. So yeah, Dave Fenn's quiz night tonight. So there's some spare tables down there. Get yourself down there.
Yeah.
And then obviously end of season presentation. That's the only one I can think of. 23rd of May. I think 23rd of May.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be a great night. Obviously, fingers crossed, we'll have some stuff to celebrate as well. And it won't just be to celebrate, you know, it is the men's first team presentation, but we're celebrating the whole club, So
Yeah.
yeah, get yourselves over, come and watch.
Definitely.
And come and join the events.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I think all the home games now between now and the end of the season. Like I said, you can't take anything for granted in football. I know I said it last time I was on here, so I sound really boring. But yeah, this could all end really well or really bad. So you being there
Yeah.
that one time and saying that one thing, like the other week, Andy was up at the top of the steps when the girls were 3-0 down in the cup, and then Dad explained to him like, "Oh, like they're playing a team from the league above today." And he went down the next to the pitch and he started singing and cheering them on, and all of a sudden they'd scored 2 goals. And like, it actually does make a difference
Yeah.
Yeah, I
when
think
you're
I was gonna
struggling
say,
and you've got your back to goal and you need to chase after someone. Someone telling you to get after him, it does
yeah.
help.
I think I was going to say in the professional game and the top levels, I think the home advantage has sort of slipped away a little bit because it's just neither here or there. But at our level, I think it's massive. It's absolutely massive. Because you've got to bear in mind, with no disrespect, we're playing against teams that don't have anyone there. They come
Yeah.
and they've got X amount of people. It's not intimidating. It's probably the wrong word, but it makes them feel it. And I think it spurs our team on, but it also pushes the other team down a little bit, and yeah, it can really help.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. Excited times ahead, eh, boys?
100%, mate.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Sounds good. Nothing else wrong with you?
No, thank you, mate.
All good, mate.
Great
Cheers.
stuff. I think that wraps up another episode. Thank you very much for coming on, boys.
Good luck in that cyclone, Michael.
Yeah, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Hopefully my hair don't go out of place when I do it. So, yeah, fingers crossed.
Oh, your teeth, they look nice and white, mate. Yeah, they've done.
Thank you. No, not at all. Not
You in
quite.
Australia or Turkey?
Oh, you're funny. Yeah. Funny. Very funny. Thanks, boys.
Oh,
good to hear from both of
Yeah.
you again.
Cheers, boys.
Fantastic. Yeah.
See you later.
See you later
See you later,
on.
Michael.
Bye-bye.